time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
As we have conversations, then we lead into it and we say, hello and welcome in to the Tuesday edition of your show. I am your host, Gary. So grateful and thankful to have you stopping by each and every weekday here, 4 to 5 p.m. We go live. The only one, as far as we know, originating out of Saskatoon, and so dang proud to be able to kick off the show and say that each and every time. And as a special treat, I'm wearing my nipples shirt today. Compliments of one of our hosts that will be joining us shortly here. A lovely shirt until I stretch it out with my belly, and then it doesn't stay stuck to the back, and then I need nipple tape is what I'm learning. Anyways, besides that, we also like to thank you for joining us with the greatest camera in the history of mankind. The cutest camera we'll ever seen. I just realized, yeah, we're going to flip to it right now. That's perfect. Get it, Dragon. Dragon on the ones and twos. Look at her. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Maggie Cam. Look at that puppy hiding behind her bed. Absolutely beautiful. This camera right here, always proudly brought to you by our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. When you walk through those doors, you meet Leroy. Leroy is Maggie's boyfriend. He's got a bed right beside the door. He says hello to you, then he walks you up to the till, and then you say hello to Rochelle or Mike, whoever's working that day. They run the place. Incredible, fantastic human beings, and then the greatest shopping experience in a pet store in your life begins. Whether you're in there looking for some food, they got the dry foods, all the dry foods in the world, all there ready for you. They also have the raw foods and fridges at the back in case you're looking to get out of the dry food and in to the raw food. They also have these matching buckle-up collars and leashes, second to none in the fashion game. We're talking your favorite comic books, movies, TV shows, cartoons. It's all there. And all the normal collars and leashes that you'd be looking for. They have walls of toys, 2 full walls you can walk your dog right up to, and they can pick a toy. That way you know they will love it and play with it when they get home. And they have a puppy spa in the back to wash your puppy off as it is about to get dirty out there again. All contained within one room. They got a big basin, harness your dog up, soap, rinse, blow dry. It's all there for you, super easy to do. They also have an aisle dedicated to fashion. You can fashion up your pet, which is always fun. And more toys in those aisles, okay? More treats in those aisles. They have treats strewn in buckets throughout the store. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, today is Tuesday, that means that bones are on sale, so you can go stock up on bones. And if that's not enough, they are also open after hours and on weekends, thanks to Chris and Kirsten. Oh, she's so cute. This is my favorite camera right here. So if you're looking to support a good local business run by really good local people, this is the store for you. It's who we love to support because it's everything we're about. And we highly suggest, if you want to get into that supporting local game, this is the place. So head on over to Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Well done, Dragon. Well done on the ones and the twos. Okay, a little out of breath here. My shirt's a little tight. Maybe that's what it is. Probably not. We have an intro for this day. Again, every day here different. Mondays, we do Mondays with Brooksy. We also do a fantasy Zoom with Boone. And we do a check-in with our buddy the Seahawk, whose new show has debuted, Recovery with Cal, 1 week ago. Episode 2 set to go 1 week from today. Very excited for that. Wednesdays, we go all the way around the world for the All the Way Round Table. Thursdays, we check in with CTV's Matt Young, along with our buddy Johnny Factoid and other things. Kurt Dahl, drummer lawyer from One Bad Son, he stops by on Thursdays. And then Friday, we got a Friday Fun Table with Hardcore and Uncle Brando and one of the guys that's here right now. Tuesday. It is Tuesday, so let's introduce the team. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the All That Angst podcast. Give it up for Uncle Mike and the Barber.
Hey, good afternoon.
That was good. I like that.
It's coming along.
Yeah, I'm working on
I'm
stuff.
There's the horn for that one. No Matt from all the bands today. He was lured by money.
The Skrilla.
The Skrilla. He had an opportunity to make some more money over at the dump. He says, give me that overtime, baby. We're going in. So to our sweet Matt from all the bands, we love you and we miss you greatly. And I hope the dump has been kind to you today, my friend. Out of breath. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to turn on my fan here, and while you guys tell me how you're doing. Starting with the barber on the end. My man, how you doing, brother?
I am doing pretty well. Yeah, it's like I know it's lame to be like the weather, but it is fall, and I am like a fewest jobs to get from point A to point B. So I'm currently my grass is quite long, but I'm waiting until the leaves fall on it before I
love that
mow
move.
it.
Okay, two birds stoned at once.
Yeah, mowing my grass takes about as long as it takes to get the mower out of the shed and for me to like figure my life out. So I really am like just this is just an example of like how lazy things can get at the barber chateau.
I thought you were going to say, I'm just waiting for the snow to take care of the grass.
That's a good one too. I like that move. But we are onto something here though, boys. My old house on 4th Street. It was a corner lot, so it takes me usually about an hour and a half to mow.
Oh my
There's
God.
so much grass. And then like the first year is like, okay, we can try to sweep up these leaves and put them in bags. But there were so many leaves. Nah, decided not to. Instead, I would wait till all the trees were cleared and all the leaves were everywhere, and then spend 2.5 hours back and forth mowing the leaves. And I would mow the
throwing
leaves
the
until they
bags,
go
yeah.
right in the ground. I just leave it there. I wouldn't even put a bag on it. I would just mow back and forth until it was all just mulch. Because apparently the environment, and Uncle Mike, you're an expert here. You're an environmental expert. This is what we know. Legend has it. If you leave the leaf cover on your lawn, it's very, very good for your lawn the next year. Is that correct?
Really?
I would say that's accurate.
Yeah.
So maybe I should switch up the strategy this
Leave
year.
the leaves,
Maybe.
baby. Leave the leaves. Let the ladybugs fly. Let them live in harmony. And what does it do? It keeps the mold off of the grass or something like that? There's a process.
I don't really know. I mean, it's going to enrich the soil, I guess. It's going to
like
break
that?
down. Like maybe not like matted leaves, you know what I mean? But if they're mulched up, like that is good for the soil.
We mulched a lot.
I had a neighbor with a different strategy, and I'd like to get you guys' take on this because,
Okay.
in a way, I was like, "This guy's a genius," but I don't know if I have the balls to like do the same strategy. When they started putting up signs, or not when they started to, the day they would street sweep,
Oh, yes.
he would
Push
blow
everything
leaves
onto-
onto the road, and then they got like cleaned up. And I remember bringing it up with somebody, and they were like, "Your neighbor's a genius."
Yeah.
And inside, I was like, I wasn't upset with it, but I was like, I bet my like other dork neighbors would be upset with it. So I don't know.
What's that
And
to be
I've
upset
and I've
about?
moved, so all my neighbors are cool now. So
Well, it
shout
might
out
be like on the
to
verge
current
of
neighbors.
evil genius, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
You
the.
guys, we pay money for those sweepers to sweep up whatever's on that road.
Yeah, and I don't think they're counting the leaves at the end.
Thank
No,
you.
it's-
You're not getting, yeah, like that's just smart.
Okay, well then that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have a leaf blower. Maybe I'll rake them out
Those
there.
are fun. No, leaf blowers are really fun.
Leaf blowers are great. I do have one. I just don't have the important bits. I have the motor and the bag.
That's not really having one. You have a little bit of one.
I have a
You need it to
not
chunk
useful
of
one.
PVC, 3-inch PVC pipe would probably solve that problem.
Really? Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever
Whatever,
size
yeah.
you're, you know.
I'd be into that. It's a gas
duct
one.
tape, maybe.
Oh yeah.
So
Vroom.
it blows, guys.
There
it
It blows.
I'm behind that 100%. What kind of mower do you got? You got electric or you got a gas?
I have a Ryobi electric mower.
Those things suck, eh?
They,
No offense to anyone who has one, but
I think I have
And
like
cuts.
the entry level one. So I generally mow twice. Still,
Yeah.
less time mowing than getting
well,
ready
the
to mow.
problem
Right.
with those things is because we switched from a normal gas one to a electric one. Oh, what's this? Oh, we don't want that, Dragon. Yeah, get that crap off there. Oh, now we got TVs.
Oh,
that's
that's
okay.
nice.
We'll get there. We switched to the electric, and a gas one, a full tank would do pretty much, and this is at the house at Shields, was had also a very big one, be about an hour and a half of a run, and it's about every half hour we had to charge the damn battery.
Oh shoot.
And it was a Ryobi one that was supposed to be like, oh yeah, this and that. Nah, it was, bleh. Get it out of here.
The power is what I noticed because
Oh, yeah.
I had a really fancy mower prior to the electric one.
Of course.
Because we one of our dealers was a snapper dealer,
Oh, nice.
so I had one of theirs.
Hold on.
And
Snapper?
yeah,
Is that like a
snapper.
brand name?
That's a brand name.
You know the mower that Forrest Gump rides in the movie?
Yeah.
That's a snapper.
So snappers are riding lawnmowers?
I'm pretty sure it's.
I had a
as
push
well
one.
as push ones?
Yeah, and then this one was like, it was pretty fancy, but it yeah, you'd like mow and like the path you took, all the grass you left behind was shorter. With the electric one, if it's long,
That should be happening.
That's a normal
you
thing,
got to
yeah.
do it kind of twice because
yeah.
I think the motor just doesn't have the
Yeah.
torque. But I think there's electric ones that are like much better than the one I
torquey.
have.
Yeah.
Probably use a lot more power.
Yeah.
And don't have
And
a problem
4
with that.
times the price.
And are likely 4 times.
Why did you get rid of the snapper?
I started paying someone to mow my lawn because we moved onto a corner lot, and I was
Stuff,
like,
I'm with you.
Damn.
I would-
Okay.
I would prefer not
Okay.
to do this.
Big
I
baller.
didn't know
Yeah.
we were around royalty here
Wow.
today.
Yeah,
Please continue. Your
heavy
Highness. Tell
weighs
us
the
more.
crown. No. So yeah, I ended up selling. They had like a landscaping company. I sold them the lawnmower,
Oh, nice.
and then
I mean, they knew it was a banging lawnmower.
They
They
knew
knew
it
it
was
was
a
a
banging
good one that
lawnmower.
would never die. And
Yeah.
it would.
But I don't miss having like fuel stabilizers and like gas and oil mixtures and stuff like that because the leaf blower used the gas oil
Yeah,
combination.
what's the
Right.
okay? You guys sound like experts. I can't only speak on behalf of you, Barbara, but I know this guy's the manliest man I know. Why on earth do we have machines that need a mix of gas and oil?
Because they are a single stroke engine, I
Okay.
believe.
So, but
Two-stroke.
why would you
Two-stroke,
make
yeah.
one where you have to mix in a world where most of them you don't mix? And I asked this as a guy who took a snowblower down the block to go snowblow an old lady's place with my buddies, and I just filled up with straight gas, not knowing it had to be a percentage. Bless you, Dragon.
Oh.
And it got through. It did okay, but I got yelled at when I got back because it was missing a little bit of oil in that mix. And I learned that very valuable lesson. Why on earth would anybody think it's a good idea to start creating the exact same machine but have it fueled differently?
Well, I think having oil separate was the innovation. So these.
So that's how it used to be.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so there's
these
a-
smaller
I'm okay then.
motors,
Now this makes sense.
the lubrication like is happening.
So the
mixed with the
advancement
fuel.
of technology
Yeah.
is the reason why, like, okay, we don't need to mix the gas and the oil anymore.
Yeah. Now the oil lasts for like so
Nice.
long because it's a different part. But like this is
I'm
me
not
like
upset anymore. This is
this
good.
is me BSing my way through this
Well,
conversation.
we got the fact checker right here. Is that true?
Well,
Uh-oh.
so there's like 2-stroke and 4-stroke engines.
Okay.
Um,
And this is for like
so
snowblowers and
generally
lawnmowers.
smaller stuff. So like dirt bikes, chainsaws, lawnmowers,
Say boats?
boats,
Fishing boats, okay.
Small boats.
Paddle boats, canoes.
got my 2-stroke right here.
Hey, I want to make it a 4? Now we're cooking.
there we
All right,
go.
I'm with you.
Um,
We know we're just getting there. Jeez. It gets
But,
hot again. Last time you were in your hot.
well, not like a 2-stroke automobile.
Is that like a go-kart?
No, I'm making fun of Dragon. I
Oh,
don't know.
clearly you have to know your audience. Like when you speak motor ease, I guess,
Yeah.
or whatever you want to call the lingo, I don't get it at all.
Yeah, I don't really understand it either. I just know my chainsaw takes a 51 oil to gas
Very
or
strange.
gas to oil ratio.
And my dad
And-
did teach me. Like he taught all of that stuff to me, and it's just whoop. I'm like,
Yeah, and
I'm used to this. What am I gonna do with this knowledge?
it is.
Could have used it now.
So I think like a 2-stroke, you'll get. I'm gonna screw it up. More.
if it's a par 3, you'll get a birdie.
Well, there you go. Like more, they'll be more torquey. So you can get like a chainsaw. You need
So it's like no gearbox.
not no.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, there might be some internal gears going on
So
there,
there is a
kind
gearbox.
of thing,
I mean,
but
like gearing,
you're not
like,
shifting.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Gear
But
shift.
it can go like low end, higher power. Like so, there's
There's more usable torque for the RPM.
I've
right.
never
So
seen
there's
a
like
struggle this
there's
much to explain
there's
something.
torque
This is-
and there's
this is
horsepower,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So horsepower can give you like more top end power,
Sounds good. I like top
right?
ends.
Torque is more power on the low end, kind of thing. I could have that backwards and mixed up, but if I'm wrong,
say
feel
legend.
free to email.
Just say legend has it. And we're
Yeah.
fine. That's it.
But I learned something actually the other day
we
that so yeah, normally you would buy whatever gas and put stabilizer in it
Yeah.
for the lawnmower, for the chainsaw,
For winter, like
for winter,
surviving,
and I was in at Rhino Repair.
Shout out.
Yep. picking up, I don't know, a chain for my saw and some oil. And they're like, make sure you get premium because apparently, I don't know if it's just more stable or it already has stabilizer in it. But so customarily, you know, you go to fill up a jerry can and then it sits in the shed for a year or 2 or whatever because you only fill up your lawnmower twice a year, whatever, you know. So, and that gas is basically degrading, you know, as it's sitting there. So we always get premium for running that kind of stuff.
Because it's more shelf stable.
Right, and you're not emptying the jerry can out, you know, every week. Whereas your car, you're filling it up every week or every 2 weeks or whatever.
An interesting side note on this conversation is that some people's biggest problem with zombie apocalypse movies is the idea that any of the gasoline
would still be good.
Would still be usable, because it would essentially all separate before the birthday of like the zombies, right?
But unless you had a prepper that was very well
It had enough fuel stabilizer,
Be the most popular guy on the block.
Hey, there you go.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, no one would. I mean, if it were me, I would not be chumming around with all these people that were unprepared. Like, hey, I'm just gonna go hang out with you. It's like, no, you're not, dude. Sorry.
There's so many things to worry about.
Yeah.
Well, in a zombie apocalypse, if we met up afterwards, we didn't know each other before. How long do you think I could trick you into thinking that I did know what I was doing?
There was that one guy in that zombie movie, the guy with the awesome accent and the sick hair. Oh, in Walking Dead. Eugene did that.
He faked it and
Till
never
he
made
made it.
Yes, that's true. He did become the guy, right?
He became the guy. He saved everybody.
Yeah.
Like 2 times. Without even knowing what. Like that. You want to know the road to go in the zombie apocalypse? Go the Eugene road.
Fake it till you make it.
He did it, and he did great. Well, he was a scientist, Okay, make sure you have a scientist background.
Yeah.
Always getting us on the catch. We're talking about the zombie apocalypse, right? Like,
if I'm at the dentist, I'll go for National Geographic. I think that's probably kissing cousins to being a scientist, right?
It's right there. Right there. If I learned anything, my grandma and grandpa always used to get the National Geographics. Boy, oh boy, I'd read those things. You learn a lot. Lots of
they're
great
neat.
pictures in there.
Absolutely.
Those in Reader's Digest. Those were our bathroom reading. My grandma and grandpa's over at corner of Isabella and Melrose.
Did they have the leather-bound Reader's Digest?
Oh no.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do not, but it sounds fancy.
There's people in their basements who have these like libraries of Reader Digest, like leather-bound books. I can't tell you what's in them.
Well, yeah, all they are just like stories and people sending in jokes, isn't it?
I just like the jokes. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if someone has that,
you know what they are? They're like those placemats that people used to have at restaurants with all the funny shit to read on. Remember those things? We should start making those.
What are
those in restaurants?
Yes, I was going to say
Perks,
City
coffee
Perks with
perks?
Coffee Perks.
Coffee perks,
those
yeah.
are
Coffee
great.
Perks? City Perks is awesome too. I know the lady that runs that place. She's fantastic.
Yep.
Shout out to City Perks.
But yeah, Coffee Perks was like the little
Yeah.
newsletter at the diner.
Those don't
I
exist
don't
anymore,
think
do they?
so. I don't
No,
know.
Maybe we should start making those.
they existed to sell advertising.
Yeah, clearly.
But I think like I would, if there was one on the table and it was
I'd read
like,
it. I would read it.
I could keep swiping on TikTok and
day.
be depressed.
Get me off my
Or-
phone, man. Get me off that phone. I'm
Dude,
so with you.
Make a damn Coffee
Yeah.
Perk thing.
Send them the coffee.
Put a friggin' crossword in there.
Yeah.
Put some jokes.
Make a
some
crossword.
riddles.
So these are coming out once a year. When we complete the crossword puzzle
Dude.
that we have to write.
Cartoons. We can make cartoons. We can make jokes. We can fill that up. Maybe that's something we do.
Okay, yeah.
always
get
say- we
local
always-
business on board.
Yeah,
Another
dude.
paper way
We always
of
say we don't
advertising.
say no to anything. We'll try to work stuff out. Unlike Marge, who's trying to freak out right now. What's wrong, bud? You okay? Whenever we go live, anything can happen, including Marge whining about wanting something. You good, bro? Okay. I do want to say before we move any further, a very special happy birthday to my brother-in-law. It was yesterday, and I knew about it, and then we got really going in here, and I forgot until I texted him at 11:30 last night. I almost missed the birthday.
Almost.
He was already in bed for 3.5 hours. But to D-Rock, my main man, love you. Happy birthday, brother. You mean the world to us, and you're such a great man. We really appreciate you. Also, Mr. Aquaman himself. Aquaman Limited. Shout out, best business in the water industry, water supply, as well as water monitoring and bringing water to places that didn't have it before. They even got underwater drones going on. They do everything. Our friends with Aquaman, based out of Lloydminster. We love them so much. Shout out to them and shout out to the birthday boy.
So I was going to say, they are in Lloyd. Are they on the Alberta side or the Saskatchewan side? Because maybe it was only 10:30 his time.
Either way, he was still
I think we're
actually
in
still on the
defense
same.
of belated birthdays.
Here we go.
When it's your birthday and you have all those text messages coming in,
So many.
yeah, they're great. Like, I appreciate it. Happy birthday. It's my
Overwhelming.
birthday.
Yeah.
You might forget getting a couple the next day.
Oh,
And
yeah,
they're
and,
like,
sprinkle in some later. It's like,
Oh,
yeah, sweet. I didn't have any today.
Exactly.
Birthday protocol, I like that.
Absolutely. You know what? Hit me up middle of summer. I'm a December baby, but like, if you want to throw me a belated birthday in
July.
June,
Middle of July.
Good to know.
Hey, Barber, it's scary, man. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I realized I forgot.
But then it's like, is this the advanced birthday wish or the past birthday
Get two birds
wish?
stoned at once.
as a huge fan of my birthdays, I want birthday wishes on both the day of and afterwards.
6 months
Okay.
later.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Or a half birthday, if you will. Yes.
Oh, that's pretty
go.
sweet, you guys. I like this as we continue solving the world's problems here on the Tuesday edition of your show, the All Out of Angst edition, minus Matt from all the bands. We did get started on a new song that we are putting out there called Scammers, written by Uncle Mike, who you know from all the natural products. Right here, there it is. The dragon's kind of hiding my hand. Look at that, beautiful bag. Damn 20 promo code, still going on, still good. 20% off. 20% off your order over at UncleMike'sNatural.com. That's a lot. That's a big discount. So be sure to take advantage of that as his products second to none. I just heard Royal Anders.
So
Royal
can you-
Anders, are you here? My man.
Oh.
This is great news. So happy to hear you. I totally got sidetracked on what I was going to say after that.
I don't know.
Anyone have any idea where I was going?
I mean, we were talking about chainsaw,
Well,
Chainsaw,
I
or was it
would.
birthdays.
birthdays.
There was something.
Chainsaw would be a cool birthday gift. I would be
That
excited
would be
about getting one.
sweet. Yeah.
I'd be confused. I'd be like, thanks.
Sweet, but
Yeah, is there another shoe that's gonna drop?
sell this on Facebook Marketplace for $500.
that's the one.
Yes.
Flipping and switching.
Or sell it to Uncle Mike for $2.
Yeah.
Also true. Uncle Mike's all natural. I was going to something with that. What the
Okay,
heck was I
sorry.
going to you with? Oh, I'm so disappointed in myself. It was going to be something really fun.
I interrupted you. So
No.
I messed up
That
your
doesn't
train of
matter.
thought.
As a professional in this biz of whatever it is we do, you think I could carry? You think I could get it back, and it will come back, just not right now. So, with that in mind, we do have the Twitch studio going up, and Uncle Mike, I wanted to get some, I guess, pointers from you, if you will, or some grading would be pretty good too. If you could grade how far LB has come with our brand new Twitch studio, as we've had to miss a recording this morning for our friends with Not That Kind of Book Club, Les and Ree. As you can see, our temporary Twitch studio is totally taken over the second set where they record. So we had to miss one out this morning. But with what you see so far, and with the soundproofing, all the guidance you've sort of given us just by being around, what are your thoughts on this beautiful, beautiful Twitch studio going up?
I think it's looking great.
All right, great talk. Good to know.
I would be
You're on it.
very happy. It looks like
LB's done it
walls.
all himself. That's the
Yeah,
thing. He
it's
framed
looking
it himself.
awesome.
We had our buddy Patty Gigon come by, and he did the concrete bolting of the bottoms.
Oh, yeah.
So that all stays. And then Coach Kama 2 brought the drywall and the insulation. We got the insulation, like double insulated in there.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put the sound panels. Like everything is going pretty.
It's going to be
freaking good.
sweet. I don't know. I think it looks great. Looks square.
That's
I
good.
know. I brought my tape measure, so I'll throw it up. On
Get a
there.
full grade later. That would be nice.
No, I don't know. It's looking great. I mean, every time I come, it's like there's progress being made, so that's awesome.
And look at this. I just remembered where I was going.
Ah, see, there you go.
He wrote the song Scammers. We started writing it. I watched and very rarely. This is a me thing. I don't consider myself a boss or an owner in any way of any of this stuff that goes on. And so I don't feel bad for not being the guy who watches all the time the shows that we do, because I hate watching myself. I hate listening to myself. I hate all of that. But I did so happen to have it on, that episode, with Matt going on the guitar and the lyrics and everything. And my God, this song, like I felt, if I closed my eyes, I felt like I was listening to Bad Religion and Pennywise together but super drunk and like minus most of the talent.
Amazing. So there's a
Like, end of
Grammy.
night.
There's a Grammy waiting for
There's
us. Is
something
what
in
you're
there.
saying.
I'm really pumped for that
At
song.
least a nomination.
Yeah. At least.
Something there. Barber, as an outside guy who got to sit in for this and sort of have your first take with the whole writing a song during an episode, what were your thoughts on that whole process? Like a week later, like 'cause I feel like it's a really cool thing that we're doing here that no one else is doing.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think like watching the creative process is definitely interesting.
That's the one.
Watching people that can play instruments. Like I can play piano and I can like pretend to play other instruments. but,
That
like,
was my big thing. I can play like one sort of song on all the instruments, and that's it. That's all I got.
yeah. So like Matt from all the bands, like just being like, this is how I pictured it.
Yeah, I just wrote this
after
this
an
afternoon before
hour
I got
of like
here. Yeah.
work, and then like, oh, maybe this will be interesting, and then like changing it.
On the
And I'm
go.
just like, whatever, dude. No, it's very, very cool. Like, you hang out with people that like jam with each other all the time, and they're like reading each other's minds, and
It's
you're
so
like,
cool.
get in here, like you can play the triangle. I was like, I was disappointed that I didn't have maybe a tambourine, like 'cause that song was missing the
Cowbell?
smooth harmonies of a tambourine, and with an accomplished tambourinist.
That's the biggest
You
part.
know, behind the whole thing.
Taking
No, it was
full
very cool. Yeah,
advantage.
and it's also like I do like that taking the horrible whatever experience you have with
Yeah.
scammers and turning it into music. I'm like,
Seeing
yes,
My
please.
outlets.
Seeing you
Absolutely.
get that out of your system, and to know that every time we sing this song, it's like, yeah, you're sticking it to the guys
right.
that made you so angry that you had to get this song out of you.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
So, and this is like, it's funny that you brought it up because this is like the real thing. I've been writing some lyrics. I want to write a song about having to hide the fun food in the fridge so my kids don't find it. And then like I forget it. I have ADHD, so like I forget it's in there.
Right.
I found a strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper,
Oh.
and I was so excited.
Jackpot.
It was a little late. I'm an old man. It was a little late to have pop last night when I found it, but yeah, I was like, does this go in the song? So I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's still
There you
being
go.
workshopped.
Can we bring it in? Can we work it?
I'm
not
like
joking.
I'm 80% pulling legs
What do you-
and stuff.
There's 20%.
Not
there.
anymore. Now you're committed,
What
my
are we
friend.
writing this on? Like, are you guitarring, pianoing? What are we doing?
Oh, all up here.
Oh, so no
Well, you can
instruments.
play
in.
piano.
Like
you
I can play
yeah,
piano.
There you go.
Dude,
Yeah.
we'll bring a keyboard in here.
So I can play piano, but I'm not like, let's jam.
Right.
I'm like,
Dude.
watch as I play most of Pink Panther or the other song that I remember from like piano lessons. I can read music, but like,
Yeah.
give me a day and then I'll come in and be like, check this out.
Bring the keyboard in. It's the perfect thing because it'll just amp up just enough into the mic, and we'll have that. We can just sing over. I'd love to work this one out with you. Apparently
yeah.
that's what we do now on this show is work through songs and create music.
I forgot. I hid a strawberry and cream Dr. Pepper in the fridge, and now I found it.
Dear Lord.
There you go.
Dear Lord.
But you'd have to change that a tiny bit, so it can't be.
I guess, right. I copyright, blah, blah.
It would be like.
But
like little,
is it a
little
keyboard
things.
song or is it a guitar?
Oh, we do have a guitarist. We do. In the family, the great Von Trask from 9/11 Turbo fame. He has a guitar that has seen a lot of miles.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can get you a guitar if you want.
That is amazing.
We can guitar. Maybe he could even play it for us.
This is so much
Von
fun.
Trask, we'll be reaching out to you because that's definitely something that I would like to do. This would be
Okay,
very good.
This is so much pressure. I'm gonna have a stroke.
Hey, no, let's keep it cool here. Let's everyone chill out. We can do a quick little reset and some live reads, you guys. Before we get to my sweet, sweet Bugsies, you've seen on the back TV here. Oh, as it goes to me, we go back to the TV. Back to the TV, Dragon. He's busy flirting with Royal Anders right now, so he's not hearing us. There he is. Thank you, Dragon. You can see on the back TV here. This is one of the different advertising options we have for you. And our friends at Elmwood did this one last year and saw great success with it. As the back TV rotates through the different things, like you got the Your Show banner, you got the Dufferin Ave banner, and then you're going to see the Elmwood banner, along with our banners on the bottom. Okay? And these ones tell you about the upcoming Elmwood Fall Feast. Feast. Coming up. October 28th is the date. And we'll be over at Prairie Land Park. Very excited for it as a huge fundraiser for adults with disabilities. Our friends over at Elmwood, angels in human form is what I call them all the time. They do things you and I could never dream of doing, and they take care of so many people. Uh-oh, now we're doing the CCO Nation. Hey, Dragon. Yeah, it's all good. You got the CCO. Shout out to the CCO Nation, though. Oh, and now we're getting Christmas.
Christmassy.
Christmas is going. This is good. I shouldn't have talked about it. Everything was fine until I started talking about it. Royal Anders, remember that one? You did great.
Oh yeah, the Christmas one.
The Christmas one's fantastic. I just want to get to the Elmwood one. Here we go, baby. Here we go. The point being, a great way to get the karma up. We end every show saying, do good things, you'll have them happen to you. Including having all of your graphics come up at the right and proper time. And when you see it, you know, oh yeah, I should go get that table. I should go get those tickets. I should go support this incredible, incredible organization that helps all these people who normally don't get out of their place. Oh, I'm going to have to go in there and fix it, aren't I? Tell us a story. I'm on this. Live TV, ladies and gentlemen.
A story, you say?
Really fun, baby.
What did I do? Well, last night I replaced the thermostat in my car. Something I had never done before.
You were talking about this.
Yeah.
And you saved all the money.
I
they
saved
wanted.
all the monies. I did. And it was, I don't know, I like, when it happened, it was like, oh, my car is overheating as I'm trying to go to work. And like now my day plans kind of change because I know it's not just low coolant. Like there has been this issue with this car before where the thermostat gasket or the gasket around the housing for the thermostat fails and then it leaks. And no matter how much coolant you really put in, you're just going to lose it. So it's not like topping up more coolant is not a permanent fix. It's very short-lived. So I decided, so I was like, okay, well, I got to do this. I can order in a part and maybe get a slightly better part for about the same price.
I knew he'd have a story.
But then I have to wait, and it's like, well, I kind of need to be able to drive. And so I did it, and it was actually quite smooth. There was one issue that probably took me as long as the whole thing did, and it was just the way this clamp was situated didn't allow me to get my socket on the bolt. So it was like, then you got to take something else off to be able to get in, and it was a little janky. But putting it back together, I fixed that issue so that the next time I have to do it, because chances are I will have to do it again, I won't run into the same issue.
It was very impressive.
Yeah, and then you do something like that, and you just feel like not only did you obviously do it, and it's like, okay, it's off the table, I just saved $1,000, whatever, but then it gives you this like sense of accomplishment and like, what can't I do?
I know that feeling well.
I've never felt that.
Whenever I'm low on washer fluid and I top up,
Heyo.
I'm essentially inventing cars over here.
Some days like, I got out of bed. That's huge. What else can I do?
Hey, we got it. Look at this, you guys. Right there. Great story, by the way. Thank you. For that. It's the Elmwood Fall Feast. Right there. That's my friend Tieran up there. He's so funny, man. He did a big speech last year. It was incredible. He was telling jokes. And it was so good. I ran up after when he was coming off stage, gave him a big hug, said, dude, I'm so proud of you and all the stuff you do. So Elmwood, yxe.ca/Fall Feast is where you get tickets. Join us and help raise money for transportation for all of our friends involved with Elmwood. Very excited. Tuesday, October 28th. That's what I'm talking about. You get that back set. See how dominant it is? It's very cool to see and to have, along with the banners down below. So we got the Fall Feast coming up. We also have the Spirit of Cosmo Breakfast coming up in November, which I will be emceeing. Looking very forward to that one, as it's always a lot of fun. Our friends at Cosmo, they spotlight people that are making a huge difference in the community as well and helping out with Cosmo. So they give the award out. We eat breakfast. It's a very fun time. You get signed up for that. We also got this right here. That's your passport to Wingtown, baby. Bugsies at Markham Mall or Lawson Heights location. Pick up one of these bad boys. Today's Tuesday, every Tuesday. You go in 50% plus off. So over half off your order of wings. It's a great way to stamp out all of these different flavors, all 69 of them. Number one still in the power rankings, the Sweet Pickle Heat, as we try a couple every week. Thanks to our friends at Bugsies who send over the Bugsies Game Day Feast, which we get to showcase on the 13th Melon new episode this Saturday. Very excited. Once you get all 69, you get the shirt right there. That's the Ruckus Cock. That's the Matt Cuthbertson in cock form. Also has been compared to the Minstrel from the Disney Robin Hood movie.
Modern retelling.
That's right. In wing form.
Yeah.
So get your wings is the point. You can also order on Skip the Dishes and Uber Eats. Just go to Smitty's. In the memo on a plain wing order, put in the ones you want to try, and your day, and dare I say your life, will get better. Eat right up here. That's number one. What does it say? Sweet pickle heat. Please try it. It will change your life. And that's our Bugsy's pals, Jen and Brad, and their whole team's over there doing such great stuff. So thank you to them. We also have a pop-up canine massage party going down tomorrow. That is tomorrow over at Bridge City Vet. I believe there may be a spot or two left. I didn't get to ask Kendall. But with that in mind, Marge, who has 3 legs, we have to keep a very close eye on her hips and her spine. And Kendall was here the other day and said it was pretty rough. So she had to do some extra work. And she lets you know where the problems are with your dog, what you need to do to help them. And it's all about ensuring that quality of life as your puppy gets older. And they do a great job. So again, tomorrow, that is September 24th over at Bridge City Vet. It is going on. You can get signed up if there's still a spot or two left, which there may be. Send an email to a touch of positivity, PAWS, at gmail.com. And you can go get hooked up with all of that. And hockey season is upon us. You want to get your kid ready? You want to make sure he's the next Gretzky? There's only one place to do it. That's at Super Skills Hockey, located in the brand new Martinsville Recreation Center, upstairs overlooking the ice surface, state-of-the-art facility. We're talking shooting lanes. We're talking puck handling areas. We're talking ice treadmills, all there for you with incredible coaches. Swaggy P, international sensation. Swaggy P came through not too long ago. And I did a workout in there, which they are now displaying, thanks to your friends over here, as LB and the boys did a bunch of great videos for our friends out at Super Skills Hockey. The point is, you get them in there, get them signed up, and then they will be on their way to Gretzky greatness, because that's what these guys do. These guys create professionally awesome hockey players. Make sure you get your kid as well involved in that. Head to superskillshockey.ca, and you will be good to go. Boys, those are live reads. Very, very cool.
Look at that Maggie cam now.
Oh,
That's just...
Dragon, can we get to this Maggie cam real quick? She looks absolutely majestic. Look at her. Like, you want to talk about the cutest frickin' Tanuki puppy in the world?
I think you want to record that for a sizzle reel down the road.
There you go.
That's
Just a
excellent.
straight Marge sizzle reel.
Yeah.
So
I am making it look a supercut.
So Laurel, I've been playing our podcast for like her
Yes, you were
bedtime
saying.
kind of thing.
And you don't like the horns you were saying when I go like that.
Well, it's just like if I was trying to sleep and that came up, like, oh my gosh, because the odd time I kind of peek in and listen to it just to see where it's at and whatever. But the other night I was like, I don't know if we didn't have much time left on the podcast or like, it's late, you just got to go to bed kind of thing. So I was like, I'll just show you, because she really wanted to see
Like,
where
does
I...
she enjoy it, or is she?
She
like,
does.
She
It wasn't
to support dad.
No. I think she.
There's
So
something for everybody.
basically,
That's what
where
I'm
I'm
learning.
getting at is she really likes Maggie,
Maggie's the
and
meal ticket, man.
I mean, she likes hearing us talk. I think she's like, oh,
Has she met
my
Maggie?
dad's.
You haven't brought her by here, have
No,
you?
and so that's where
Yeah,
I'm
get
kind
the
of going
kids
into
in
this. So
here.
I
Make
showed
it
her
for
I
kids.
showed her a
She's like,
clip,
okay.
and anytime Maggie, she's like,
that's our girl.
I'm like, maybe you could come to the show and be a Maggie Wrangler,
Perfect.
like create
Yes.
a little job, you know.
And she's so happy to work with kids too. Maggie just loves kids. It's so cute. I like that. I like that a lot.
I think she just, she loves.
Maggie
She like saved a
Wrangler.
bird the other day. It's not the first time, and unfortunately,
She's
she has
empathetic.
to, learn the hard way that like
sometimes they
not
don't make it,
birds
yeah.
can be saved, not
Yeah,
all birds
that's
can
fair.
be saved, kind of thing. But
She needs more Maggie.
it is pretty cute.
That's definitely a thing. Marge,
Mm-hmm.
you're a great pup. We really love you, and we appreciate you. And thank you to Laurel for being a fan.
Yes.
It's very nice to know there's people that
Yeah.
watch and listen out there.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an organization, you have a charity, you have a business that could benefit from a spotlight on what you do and how you do it, if you need a local voice, we are here for you. All right, just reach out. I promise you, and I can't promise much, but I will promise you this each and every time. We will never say no to any ideas. If you have an idea that everyone else said no to, bring it our way. We will workshop it with you. We'll figure out a way to make it happen, all right? Because this right here is the only time in your life where you will actually have a deal that is too good to be true. And we've proven it over and over again. We've had people come in here and say, we want to do this, we want to do that, and no one else helped us do it, and then we do it. And if that sounds like something, like a spot you're in, please reach out. Let us know, okay? Just send us an email to contact@dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Yeah. Woo! Awesome. Feeling it. Almost heard Barbara there for a second. I was waiting for the deep, the baritone.
Oh yeah.
Bow, bow. Bow. What do they call it on Always Sunny? The Dave Bow Wow song or something like that?
Yeah.
Very funny. Very funny stuff. As well, we got a website. Royal Andrews created it. Hey, we got to update the website, sweetheart. I got to get you logos. That's on me. My bad. Every time. Every single time. You can check it out right there. DufferinAv.com, just like the email, minus the contact and the @, with a little Brooklyn spin on that, guys. Send it out. And the Twitch stream. Uncle Brando and I were on there yet again, Shining Force 3. So much fun. We had to go through a battle 3 times today. 3 different times we had to battle it out. And we finally figured it out and took care of Wilmer. Wilmer's a real piece of shit. We don't like Wilmer at all. So
Wilmer's not an intimidating name.
Nope. Yeah, he wasn't.
You guys were probably underprepared because of that.
Yeah. Oh,
You went in
1000%.
unsuspecting because
Yep.
his name is very like,
We weren't scared. And we
Push
should have
over
been.
something.
That's for sure.
exactly. Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media, the place to go for this Twitch stream. It's so much fun, man. And a lot of people are talking about how Twitch is the new place where everyone's going now that everyone's already at YouTube. Twitch is sort of the next destination. And yet again, we are there. So we are where you are about to go when you figure out that this is the next thing. We'll be waiting for you. And we'll be happy to support you as well with our Twitch stream this Friday. We're getting back into Super Metroid. Very excited for that. So join us around 7 o'clock, and that'll be right before Gary's Scaries, which is going on this Friday, 11 p.m. Another round of let's see if we can make Gary piss his pants. Ooh. We even have a P meter, but it's spelled P-E-A because we're classy.
That is very classy.
Yeah, and the whole process, our buddy Caitlin is the host. I sit here, she reads these stories that you send in to her and Curtis Anderson. He's the director. He's got the voice changer. He does the big voice stuff. We also have LB and Phenom in there working all the graphics. It's the most produced show we've ever attempted, and it's pretty crazy. Like, we have 4 different layers of production going on live. So it's if you're just even a nerd that enjoys watching really complicated, I guess, shows come to life, this is the one for you, as it'll be a lot of fun. So this Friday night, after our Twitch stream, 11 p.m., Gary's Scaries, episode 2, will be going on. Boys, whew, feeling good. Hanging out on a Tuesday with the All That Angst team, minus Matt from all the bands. We got the Barber, we got Uncle Mike, we got even Royal Anders in the house. He's been flirting with Dragon in there for a while now. I'm not sure what they're talking about, but they are having a good time. So that is always good. I want to touch on the final thing for the day, as I always love going to you guys for a sort of gauge on where people are at in the sports world, because we're at a time, and this is one of the advantages of going live every day. You can be topical. You can be on the things that people are talking about. First and foremost, have you guys heard anything about the new changes to the CFL? Starting with you, Uncle Mike.
No.
I also have not heard of any of these
All right,
changes.
get this. The CFL world exploded yesterday. All the old gatekeepers, all the guys that said, don't you dare change our game. We love this game. It's the best game. All those guys all overreacted. That's it. I'm throwing away my season tickets. You're not getting another cent from me. This is not the game I grew up loving. What kind of announcement do you think would make people react like that?
We're moving the goalposts.
That's one.
Back. Oh, really?
That's one.
Because that's the difference between NFL
one
and
of them.
CFL, right?
Yep.
There's okay.
So they're moving the goalpost to the back of the end zone. They're shrinking the end zone from 20 yards to 15 yards. The other big thing was the CFL has the big giant end zone. They're also
how does
they're
that-
getting rid of the 55 marker on the field, so they're shrinking the field from 110 to 100, just like the NFL.
Why are they
They're getting
shooting
rid
the
of
end
the-
zone?
Well, they want to change because the field is so big. They want to make the field more like a more successful league.
But
that
you
plays
have
football.
fewer downs. You kind
Also
of
true.
need the space for those completed
That's one of the
passes.
arguments. Now you're starting to sound like one of these people that gets angry, and that's fine. This is okay.
I'm livid, not angry.
I could tell you're really raging over there. They're also getting rid of the rouge on missed field goals, so you can't end a game with a victory after missing a field goal, which has happened numerous times now, to the Riders as well, which is kind of fun. All the things that the entire world, outside of the little CFL world, all the things that everyone's been saying forever, this is why we don't watch your game, this is stupid. All those things, the new commissioner has come in and said, these are the changes we're making. And everybody who considers themselves like a hardcore CFL fan is just done. They're out. LB, our Rider Outsider, host of the best Rider Watch Party show on the internet, also because it's the only one, the 13th Melon, he thinks that this is a road into bringing in a fourth down. The fourth down is the final line for everybody. They say if you bring in a fourth down, then it's just the American game. And that's LB, as a super fan, feels like this is just laying down the groundwork to bring in that fourth down.
Now, 3 downs does make the game potentially more exciting because you really have to go for it, right?
The biggest takeaway from this, for me anyways, is the CFL is finally trying to bring in new fans. They're trying to bring in younger fans because the old fans will be there forever. They say they're going to sell. They're not going to sell season tickets. They're not going to leave. They love the league too much. And if you do leave, then you didn't love the league in the first place. Mm-hmm. That's sort of where I stand. Why not let this league try to bring in new fans, because new fans don't exist right now. Like, this just looks like that's what they're trying to do, and everybody's so angry, like upset about this. As outsiders, do you see one side or the other with all this information I just threw at you?
I think you're always going to have people that are like upset about change.
Of course, I'm one of them.
Because it's change.
Yeah, I'm a perfect example of that.
If like, I find these topics interesting. Like a debate happens every year around the Olympics when it's like that ice is a different size and shape than the NHL.
International ice.
And then they're like, okay, well, people that know what they're talking about will be like, stop thinking what you're thinking. This is exactly why it is the way it is, and it shouldn't be the other way. Like hearing those things from the people that are really in the know is interesting. I'm not that guy. Like I go to like a couple games. I understand 60% of the time when it's happening.
Bigger ice surface with the best players in the world, good thing. More room to create.
Yeah. But for the CFL changes, I'm not educated enough on it. I would say that like that's not a very creative way to bring a new audience to it. I mean, the CFL is a compelling product. Like all of the players in the CFL, like, you know, either came from Canadian universities or from rejects of the NFL. So I mean, like, it is interesting in that sense that, like, you know, there's people, maybe there's a player that you followed in college is now playing in the CFL, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if changing where the goalposts are is going to make my kids start watching games.
Interesting.
Well, and is it just like kind of riding the coattails of the NFL? It's like, well, the NFL is so big and whatever. So maybe
NFL,
should we just try to be like that?
They're trying really hard to not shape it like that, but that's exactly what it is.
But is that why people are watching the NFL? It's like I'd love to watch more CFL games, but those dang goalposts.
No. You know why people watch the NFL?
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, because of fantasy sports, because of gambling, and because there's 32 teams, and because there's 2 conferences, and because there's a team for everybody, no matter where you're located on the map. You got something close to you. That's why. And you're indoctrinated. You grow up as a Packers fan because you live around there.
Right.
Or you love the Packers because the Packers are the NFL version of the Riders.
Or you get to wear a cheese hat.
Cheese hat. That's the whole thing. You got all the gimmicks.
I knew that. That's about all I know about it.
And it's marketed, and the other, like, we could, this, now we're getting into like the Green Zone. Shout out to the Green Zone. Love our boys over there, Jamie Nyballs and the gang. Amazing at what they do. When you really break it all down and you look at what's going on, it's like, okay, you got 9 teams. You got 4 teams in one conference, or a division, I guess. 5 teams in another division. You have crossover stuff. You have all of these things that make it the CFL. And then you go deeper and you realize, oh, you're only allowed, and this is because like the players' contract, their players' agreement with the CFLPA, says you're only allowed 4.5 hours per day to practice and to hang around your facility. In the NFL, you have beds in the facility. You live in your facility. You take 24-hour days. You don't sleep for 2 or 3 days if it's a big game.
Is part of that like a labor dispute because like
it's
players
not
are only making,
players only want to be in there for 4 hours.
Well, they're
That's
only
the difference
making,
between the NFL and the CFL.
They also have jobs. Like they're probably like
they do.
I'm only making like 20 grand a year in the CFL.
This is what I'm saying, man. Like it's so different. And we love them both. They're totally separate. They play football, but that's about the only similar thing. So the fact that you're never going to have an NFL level unless you put in billions of dollars and you allow your guys to practice all the time.
And I think,
4.5 hours a
like,
day.
much like anything, that's what it all comes down to, right? Butts in the seats, money in the thing, more money, more opportunities.
Sounds
more
like we're all
fans,
excited. We're excited
more-
for these changes. We're gonna be on the not the fence. We're gonna be on the other side of the fence. We're gonna be welcoming people over, saying your CFL is gonna be okay, you guys. Everything will be good. Just trust to the process. That's the CFL news. Your Toronto Blue Jays have clinched a playoff berth. They are now fighting for that first spot in the American League, which would give them a bye into the second round of the playoffs. Very excited for the Jays. How are we feeling? Are we watching yet? Do we care about the Blue Jays yet as non-fans?
I did see the headline that we had
Huge headline.
clinched
That's a
the
big
spot.
time. That's
and
a
I
big
was
time
like,
thing.
okay.
Yeah, man.
And then that was my response. I was like, nice.
Okay.
But that's something. You
It is, yeah.
responded. You
Absolutely.
noticed.
I was giving good vibes.
There it is. Have
Chanting.
you noticed?
I saw something that was like
Cracker Jacks.
the so like the Blue Jays, and then it's something about like who are the big like Cubs and the Yankees maybe that
Sure.
like they're gonna play against each other or something
possible
or
World
play.
Series? Yeah, that could be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, once they're out, then it's like the Blue Jays are a shoo-in because some conference
road, so you
they're
noticed.
gonna knock somebody else out.
You noticed, and that's
I-
all I care about. You.
I read a
noticed.
post, I think,
That's
briefly
good.
as I was scrolling through,
So
and it's like
it's
Blue
safe to
Jays.
say the
thing.
door has opened to the bandwagon. You guys are looking at me like that might be a pretty fun ride.
I'm talking to a tattoo guy. Blue Jays logo,
There you go.
entire
Fully.
chest.
Nice.
Oh, they clinched a playoff spot. I mean,
That's right. It's worth it.
I mean, I think I have maybe it wasn't the last time. When did the Blue Jays last win the
1993.
Okay, so it was the last time. I
remember it very
got
well.
I got stranded by my parents downtown.
Oh no.
As and like there was riots in
The streets,
Saskatoon.
That's right.
And I was
Sure
like
were.
11, 10,
Yeah.
11, 12, something like that.
Right around there. Maybe about 10. I was about 10.
too young
No,
for
82.
a
I
riot.
was 82, so 93 in the summer. Yeah, I'd
11.
be 11. Yeah.
I got thrown through the window of our deck during our mini celebration. We were rioting on the deck of our house on Dufferin Avenue. And my brother's good buddy threw me through the window
Oh, boy.
victoriously to celebrate. I was like, yeah, this is a new way to do things.
Mini
All right.
celebration? Was the
Yeah.
full-on celebration just a lot bigger windows? And...
Well, I imagine it was down on 8th Street. Like, this was like the mini riot, is what I'm saying. Yeah, the
Mini
little
riot
mini
at your
riot.
house,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and there was riot, and like I was like
You obviously got
left.
found.
I was found. I mean, we were at some thing, and my parents thought I went with my buddies because we were going for like ice cream after. And then my buddies thought I was going with my parents, yada, yada, yada. They both end up at like the
Ice cream
restaurant
shop.
or the ice cream, whatever. And
And
they're
you
like,
didn't
where's
get your ice
Mike?
cream.
It's like, I thought you had him. It's like, I thought you had him. And
Everyone's got one of those
all I heard was like horns honking and people like screaming. And I'm like, am I gonna
Terrifying.
get
It's scary.
jacked down here?
That happened to us at Sastel Center at I think it was a circus or something. My dad looked over one way and then looked over another way, and then apparently I was gone. Must have cried a lot until we found him. But it happens in a flash. That's what I'm learning with kids.
Yeah.
You got to keep your eye on those kids. They can take off. very
There's nothing
quickly.
wrong with like
Squirrely little buggers.
getting one of those backpacks that's a leash. You're
Oh,
tethering
yeah.
children.
yes.
I mean, my kids
would love to
are
see
18
that
and 14,
nowadays.
and yeah, I have them
You
both
want
tethered. If we're
fully
gonna
leashed.
leave the house, they're wandering off, bright lights, loud sounds.
Yeah.
Have
No,
fun.
I'm fully kidding.
Just leave a window open. Leave a window open.
Okay,
you know,
so
crap.
what I'm hearing here is we're all going to get Blue Jays tattoos. I'd like to get a face shot of Juan Guzman, one of my favorite Blue Jays pictures of all time, right here. Juan Guzman's face, and maybe on my back, get like Pat Hankin. You know, like these guys that we grew up loving, the 93 teams. 92, 93, those were your workhorses, man. Juan Guzman and Pat Hankin were the Jays. And then they brought in Dave Stewart, they brought in David Cohn, they brought in Jack Morris, they brought in all these studs, but that core for the Jays, Todd Stottlemyre is another
What
one.
about Roberto Alomar?
He was there. He was there. We can't really talk about him anymore. Though.
Oh, no?
He had the best
Okay.
commercial
Okay,
ever
sorry,
where he's
guys,
like,
I don't know.
catch the taste with McCain Fruit Punch. And he catch the actual fruit punch. It was
I
awesome.
remember that.
Yeah, he turned into a really bad person, and they had
Oh,
to take his
okay.
name down from the Blue Jays. Excellence of honor and all that stuff.
I was not aware of these things. It
And
was the only
believe it or
real
not-
name that
Believe
I
it or not, it wasn't for
knew.
when he spit into the umpire's face. That wasn't
that's-
even the reason.
that's just
It was-
kinda
there was more
normal
after
stuff.
that.
That's
Yeah.
sort of a just
okay.
cool baseball thing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Definitely wins the argument.
You're
but-
not a ball player
I'll
until
also
you
get
spit
you.
in the ump's face.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And then
That's-
final thing. Actually, Dragon, can we get you to turn on the transmitter, please, my sweet, beautiful man?
Unless there was a meningitis outbreak of the umpires.
Really?
No,
Actually,
no, but
there's
could have
more.
been. It could have been.
Remind
if
me
they
to
get
tell you the rest of
spat
that
in the
story,
face.
because there is more, but it's not ready for our family-friendly show that we got going on
for
right now.
sure.
I have a bunch of baseball questions for Dr. Baseball.
Mr. Baseball,
Mr.
yes.
Baseball.
Yes, the
oh,
great
I thought you
Simon
went
Hyde.
to
He's in
baseball
tomorrow.
school for like 7 years.
Yeah.
No?
Professor
Okay.
Baseball?
Professor Baseball. Yeah.
PhD.
Pretty good, too. He is the smartest baseball guy I know.
I'll,
Why you
I'll,
got Frankie
I'll
on
sit
already?
on him, but I'm just like teasing out
We don't
that I
want
have
it
a
yet. We're
bunch
still
of
talking.
questions
Turn Frankie off.
on how baseball is so dramatic. Like, I feel like a few things that have like popped up on the thing for me this year has been baseball players being big babies and getting super mad at a rookie for celebrating a home run.
Yeah.
And then a
You want
player,
to talk about traditionalists? That's baseball.
well, another like another player like, and I watched the video. He adjusted his helmet, and the ump threw him out because they were doing like a trial of an AI like strike ball system. And
Oh, yeah, it's a
tapping-
challenge. That means you're
Yeah.
challenging the ball.
And,
Yeah,
and I
call.
watched the thing. He goes like this. He moves it, takes his hand off, moves it again, and the ump's like, I don't have to put up with this. Like, you are a baby. Sir, you are a baby. If someone could clip this and send it to the umpire, you're a baby.
The umpire clearly thought he was mocking him by saying, bad call. That's one of the things they're scared of with baseball is doing this now, which will eventually lead to I challenge this call of a strike.
Yeah.
Doing that now is like, you're dumb. You didn't see that. That's a strike. So I could see where they're coming from, but also I can see your side. Welcome to baseball.
All that man was like, I'm done kneeboarding. Take me back.
That's what
the dock, you know?
Bring me in, I'm done.
I
Done
kneeboarded-
tubing. Let's go home. Water
it.
skiing, you know?
Last summer,
Get out.
and we're talking like a 20-year gap
Yeah.
between the last time I was kneeboarding
I
and that
hate
time.
kneeboarding. Strapping my knees into something and watch me die. No thank you.
Oh my God. I was so sore.
Are you hitting
And
jumps?
yeah, like it's like the wake. But like,
wake.
and I got back on the boat
Getting in.
and adrenaline's pumping, and I'm like, did you see that, kids and stuff? And they're like, yeah, you're on the kneeboard. I was like, but you saw the tricks, right?
Kneeboarding
like when
isn't
you
cool
went
anymore?
like to the side
When you held on to the rope?
and then back, I was like,
What
wow,
the
you're
360?
grounded.
You're so going back on the leash.
Yeah. I don't care that we're at the lake.
Final thing here. Your Riders, still the best team in the CFL.
Really?
Still projecting to be the favorite to win the Grey Cup.
Oh, I will be
How
riding.
crazy is that? Are you
so
guys on board
hard.
with the Riders? You went to a dang Edmonton game, man. Like, you must be a CFL guy now.
Yeah.
Nailed it. He's out.
Yes.
Are you going
I
to get on this
am.
Rider train at all?
Well, I kind of, I'm like, I have a sidecar on the rider train.
Well, yeah. Well, you
There you
go to
go.
games every. You do.
Yeah,
You do
I
your
got a buddy
part.
with
Yeah.
season tickets.
That's it.
I'm gonna harass him to take me to more games.
There you go.
It's going to be a hell of a run here. They got like I think 4 or 5 more to go, and we will see how it all works out. But it's starting to look like it's the time
promising.
to be a fan. That's what I'm saying. This is why I love bringing these things up. Around here, we love the Blue Jays. They're the best team in the American League. We love the Riders. They are the best team in the CFL. Around here, life is good if you're cheering for those teams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm not like an anti-fan.
No, of course not.
You know,
No.
I
No one's
much
saying
like
you're
with a
wrong.
lot of things. Like I'm not against things. I'm just
You know
not
what,
into
Uncle Mike? It's okay.
Sounds like you hate baseball.
Believe it or not, it is okay to not have to have a say in every single thing that happens. I know the internet tells you that everyone has to have their say and everyone needs to be heard all the time. You don't. Stop it, please. But yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've got
fully disagree.
bigger fish to fry, as they would say. I'm in the middle. I scored this, you know, those tarp shelters
go.
Yes.
that are generally not very good. But I scored just the frame on the Facebook marketplace for like $40.
Yes.
And so my goal now is to turn this into an impenetrable fortress
Yes.
for storing things like lawnmowers and maybe my van and bikes and whatnot. But for the price of no extra dollars.
That's amazing.
So I'm salvaging. I had some tin that I salvaged from my buddy's garage from like 20 years ago that I'm finally going to use.
Man, did you talk to our guys here? Did you know that we're trying to get a shed set up out there? We're about to
I
build
did
one?
not.
Oh, jeez.
Nice
I thought you
segue,
were-
though.
I
Hey?
thought you were. Yeah.
No. This was like
We'll
part of the
talk.
weekend project. Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted LB to build them with the scraps left from this Twitch studio, but
Yeah,
now
there
they're
you
coming
go.
in like $400 for these build-it-yourself sheds. I'm like, you guys, we don't have money to do that. Let's just build some with all. There's so much material out here.
So there's a couple on
Frankie's
Facebook
playing, by the way.
Marketplace.
Frankie's
Okay.
playing,
Okay.
so.
Sorry, Frankie.
Are you saying we should?
I would like if you have a couple guys that want to move a shed, you can probably get one for free.
We just want to get this stuff out because the fridge has to go over there, and
Yep.
that stuff needs to move. Again,
I-
problems for another time.
I bike home from trivia, and we go through the Home Depot parking lot, and there's a lot of unwatched lumber there every night. So
We do not break laws. We respect laws. We respect law enforcement. All right? We respect our firefighting brothers and sisters. That's why we're doing the big fundraiser this Sunday, September 28th. It's going down the Battle of the Badges. It's going to be a lot of fun. Raising money for the C95 Radio Marathon. We can carry forward to that 1 to 4 p.m. Merlis Belcher. Come help out and do something good. And then you'll notice those things start happening to you. We say it all the time at this very point of the day. Thank you to both of you for making it into Royal Anders, for making it into LB yet again, making it in and getting this thing totally built. Fantastic. Dragon coming in hot. Always a pleasure to see him. Dragon, give me a Maggie cam real quick. We got another cute one. Look at this. Extreme close up. Not as cute. I thought it was cuter. Apparently it's not that cute. And to Royal Anders, we love you, buddy. So nice to have you. Can't wait to give you a big hug. To Marge, you're amazing. Uncle Brando, making it in for the Twitch stream today. Thank you for helping us beat Wilmer. That piece of crap, Wilmer. Felt very good to beat him. We'll be back tomorrow. The all the way around table. We're going to get some more baseball talk for you. It's going to be a lot of fun. Until then, I've said it before and I'll continue to say it. Keep doing those good things, all right? You're doing great. And then all these things will start happening to you as well. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. We love you so much. Good phrase.
Smell you later.
Good phrase.